Hey guys, my name is Thana and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a different type of video. If I were to buy a 4x4 today in 2020, what will I look for? These are my 10 top tips. Let's get started on looking at a 4x4. Before we head over to today's video, quick shout out. If you want to save up to 40% in your next renewal insurance, head over to evoclubinsurance.com and you know what? 40% buys you a lot of fuel just to go that little further in life. So let's get cracking with number one. Number one is a door weather seal. Now you may have seen it on some pickup trucks, SUVs. Down here at the door, there will be a weather seal. They call it a door clinch strip, or something like that. And it's a pretty good thing to have, because if you're going over mud and a river, water, whatever it is, having that little bit of seal there will help to protect water getting in. Because if you were to buy a pickup truck or SUV, you'd want to do things that are SUV or pickup related. So having that seal does help. I wish this one had the weather seal. Number two is a design issue, and some trucks already have it, some don't, depending on how far they are in the development life cycle. Well, in this particular truck, if you see, the alternator is placed way up here, and that's a good thing. On a pickup truck, SUV, whatever you call it, the alternator must be placed higher up. So if you were to go into a river, for example, or Kuala Lumpur's weather, it's the same thing. You need the alternator to be way up there, because it does help, especially if you go to mud. If mud gets into the alternator, you are in for trouble, and that's a good thing. The alternator should be as high up as possible. Number three, Android Auto or CarPlay. If you are the weird guys who use Apples, sorry guys, but I'm an Android lover. Android Auto or CarPlay in today's environment is extremely important, because you know what, in trucks, people might say trucks are very utilitarian and you don't need all these fancy devices, but I think it's a must. With Android Auto, you get navigation, you get the ability to not mess with your phone. In a truck, more so, you need to be very careful where you're going, because it's a truck, some truckers don't have Android Auto. I find it's pretty difficult, because to navigate on a small phone, trying to hold a big truck and looking at a small screen on your phone is tough. Android Auto is a must. And I think this one has one. If yours doesn't have one, think about installing it. It's pretty cheap now to buy an aftermarket Android system. Number four, since we are on the topic about displays and Androids, well, I wish that it came with a big screen, which this one has, but also more importantly, it has to be bright enough, because you're going to take your 4x4 into places that are maybe a bit bright, a bit sunny, whatever it is. You need a bright display. Unfortunately, the Maxus doesn't come with a bright enough display. I find the display it's fine, but if it's sunny outside, this screen is not good enough. So tough one, yeah. A bright display is my number four. Number five is having large tactile buttons. Some trucks are designed as if they were designed by sedan guys, and I find that a little not intuitive enough. When you're driving a big truck, you'll notice that you are higher up. You are going to tend to drive more upright, and you need large buttons. And also trying to navigate and press a button that's this way, it's a little hard. Fortunately, on this particular Maxus, they thought about it, and the buttons are actually a press downwards. I prefer the button to be a downward press instead of a forward press, and they are large buttons. What I don't like about the display here, well, I wish there was a indicator for what was the temperature, because currently the temperature shown on this bit here, which again isn't bright enough. So if you are a truck user, they must have large tactile buttons because suddenly we're manly enough that we can't play with dainty small buttons. Yeah.
Number 6.
Number 6. Number 6 is TPMS. Now, I think TPMS are a must. If you don't have TPMS in your car, go out there and buy it. Xiaomi's TPMS is about 200 odd ringgit. It's quite cheap enough, but if today a car is being manufactured, I think they must have a TPMS. It's extremely important because you're going to drive on a pickup truck, you're going to go on many terrains. If you're going on soft sand, for example, you might want to lower the tire pressure, and that's a advice. That's something that I think all truckers should understand and learn about tire pressure, because we're too busy looking at the truck and forget about pressure. The pressure plays a lot of big deal in the world of the 4x4s and at cars also, I guess, but more on 4x4. So yeah, a TPMS I think is extremely important.
Number 7.
Number 7. Earlier we spoke about TPMS, which is about the tire pressure. If you can see your tire pressure, you also must be able to add pressure in. So number 7 is, I wish they all came with air compressors. Now 4x4 trucks have a tendency to actually add on an air compressor, and I wish in 2020 air compressors were a standard feature in trucks, somewhere in the engine bay, somewhere in the back. But having an air compressor in the truck would be a great thing, a game changer, and I wish all trucks came with air compressor built in.
Number 8.
Number 8 is assisted tailgate. All trucks should come with assisted tailgates. Whether you're carrying monkeys or cows, to get these monkeys or cows out of the truck.
Out!
Are they go inside? Okay. This one is pretty heavy because there is no assistance. There is no bar here or a bar there. So all trucks in 2020 should come with assistant tailgate because we are not that macho anymore. So yeah, assisted tailgate is extremely important.
Number 9.
Number 9, parking sensors. Now you would think, right, if you're a sedan guy, you'll think, well, Thana, in 2020 all vehicles come with parking sensor. Not really. In 4x4 world, some trucks are sold without parking sensors in the front. Back maybe, but the front no. And it's silly because a truck is big. You would want to have parking sensors all around. The Maxus does come with it, and I wish all trucks sold in Malaysia comes with a parking sensor in the front. Better not install a 360 camera. That'll be ideal.
Number 10.
Number 10, last but not least. Number 10 is this guy over here, the side mirrors. Now, if you have a truck is obviously very big and you want to go to places that are tight, you need folding side mirrors. It's very important, especially if you go off-road or in KL where things get pretty tight. You want folding mirrors, side mirrors. So yeah, I think all trucks in 2020 should come with auto folding side mirrors. So that's my 10 things I wish all trucks came with. If you have other stuff that you think that all trucks should come with, I want to hear your thought. Go down there and tell me. So let's chat, and until next time, go out there and have a little more fun. Bye guys.